So, talk to us a little bit about this new book of yours and why you decided to write it.
Well, I've been journaling since I was 13 years old, and I wanted to delve into this story for myself and compile it for myself and my children, and also put it out to the public for those that might want to take the same type of journey finding their birth parents.
Okay, and so why did you decide to begin your search for your birth parents? Because that's a big to take on, I should say.
Yes. Well, on my 18th birthday, I started reflecting back on my life. I knew I was adopted, but I didn't know my adopted family because it was a private adoption back then. So I just started thinking about, I wanted to know my identity, a little bit more about where I came from, and that's really what started it. And I didn't start for many years after my 18th birthday, but that's what kind of started it.
Okay. What kind of hurdles did you come across during your search?
Back in that time, I knew the only thing I knew is my birth date and where I was born in Los Angeles. That's all I had. No names or nothing. And back then there was no internet, so it was white pages and lots of calls and misinformation. And yeah, because of the confidentiality of adoptions back then, it was very challenging.
All right. How long did this take until you found out who your parents were?
It was a journey of several years.
Yeah.
I would say about 3 to 4 years to find my birth mother and my birth father and all the things that took place in between. Lots of secrets, lots of surprises. I found lots of siblings, over 20 of them on both sides. It was very interesting.
Wow. That's amazing, though. Was your adoptive family supportive during your search?
Yes, my adoptive mother, Elaine, she was there the whole time cheering me on when I would come across, closed doors or where I couldn't move forward because I didn't have information. She encouraged me to keep going, and I did. And so, yes, very supportive.
What did you learn during your search that maybe changed your views on adoption, if anything?
Well, back then, adoption was very difficult. There was a lot of secrecy involved and a lot of red tape. And I just know that I found out that the adopted parents, people don't know why people gave children up for adoption, but it definitely stays with the parents the rest of their lives. It's a decision that is made, good or bad, that they never forget. So that is something that I took away with.
Yeah. Back to your book, what do you hope that readers will take away from reading your book?
It inspires others to take that journey, to find their identity, it's an emotional journey, cultural journey. You find out exactly where you came from, both sides, and it's very powerful, and I encourage others to take the journey, along with getting the support of friends and family really helps a lot.
Yeah. Do you have any tips that you can share with maybe other adoptees thinking about exploring their roots?
Well, with the internet, it's a lot easier, and with all the
Yeah.
DNA testing that they do, it's much easier. And I would encourage them to do it. Just take the step and make the call, and talk to your family, get some information, and do it.
Yeah. All right. Where can viewers find your book?
They can find it on Amazon. Also, it's at Barnes & Noble and at adoptionthejourney.com on my website.
All right. Wonderful. Well, Chelle, it has been a pleasure to talk to you. Thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.